In this video, we'll be reviewing how to navigate to the file system of Pegasus and Triton. This is going to be tailored more towards newer users of Linux. So if you're already familiar with Linux navigational commands, you can go ahead and skip this video. So I'm going to open my terminal application. If you're on Windows, it's called Command Prompt, CMD. And I'm going to log in to Pegasus. This works the same as Pegasus and Trident because these are both Linux operating systems. Okay, so once I've logged into Pegasus, I'm in my home directory, and I want to find out the full path of where I am, where I currently reside. I'm going to do that with the pwd command, present working directory. I'm going to hit enter, and you can see here I'm at NetHome, and then followed by my cane ID. Okay, now let's say I want to list all the files and folders in this directory. I'm going to type in ls, and as you can see, I have a lot of different files and folders. Anything in black like this is just a normal file. Anything in blue is a folder, and then red are usually like tar or zip files, things like that. Okay, so let's say now I want to change into or move into this folder, this test folder here. We can do that with the cd command or change directory. So cd space followed by the name of the folder, test. I'm going to hit enter, and as you can see here, it changed my place to the test folder. I'm no longer at my root, which is what this tilde stands for. Your root would be your home directory in these clusters. Now I'm in the test folder. I'm going to type in pwd. You can see here I'm at NetHome, my cane ID, and the test folder. Type in ls. If nothing appears after you type in ls, that just means your folder is empty. All right, so let's say I want to change now into my scratch space. I can do that by typing in the full path to my scratch path. This path will usually be provided to you when the introductory email is sent after you finish signing up for a project. So I'm going to type in cd followed by scratch projects, and then the name, my project ID. In this case, it's HPC. So now I'm at the HPC folder. Let's type in pwd, confirm that. I'm at scratch projects HPC. Type in ls to list all the contents, and you see I've got 4 folders here. So now that we know how to move through the file system, let's talk about moving files and copying files. So I'm going to just use the touch command to create just a new file. See, test.txt. That's all touch does. It just creates a empty blank file. So now I want to move this test.txt file into the NRA20 folder. I'm going to type in mv for move, followed by the name of the file, followed by the location to move this file to. Now I can use the relative path, which is just NRA20, relative to where I currently reside, which is a HPC folder. Or I can use the absolute or full path, which is scratch projects HPC NRA20. Either one will work. If I type in ls, test.txt is gone. I'm going to change into the NRA20 folder, type in ls again, and there it is, test.txt. You can also use the move command to rename a file. So I'm going to type in mv, the name of the file that I want to rename, followed by its new name. I'm going to name it test2.txt. If I type in ls now, you'll see now it's called test2.txt. All right. Now let's say I want to make a copy of test2.txt, and I want to place it into the HPC folder, the folder I was previously in. We can do that with the copy command. So cp followed by the name of the file you want to copy, and then the path you want to copy it to. In this case, scratch projects HPC. All right. So now I'm going to change into that directory again. So there's actually a neat trick you can do. If you type in ... followed by the /, you will traverse one directory up. So right now I'm at NRA20. If I type in cd space ... / and hit enter, I go one directory back up. Now I'm back into the HPC folder. Let's type in ls, and you see you have a copy now of test2.txt. So those are just easy ways to copy files and move and rename files. There's other commands or options to use these commands with, like -r, which will recursively create or copy files. That'll be useful for like a folder filled with data. If you want to copy it somewhere, you'd use that -r option. We have a list of options on our documentation in the Linux guides, but for now, this is, just a basic demonstration of how to use these commands. Another neat trick to know when using the cd command is, let's say you're tired of typing in the entire name of a path like this. Like, that's a very long, annoying name to type out. Linux has this neat thing where if you start to type the name of a folder or file and it exists, if I hit tab now, the tab key, it'll finish it. It'll autocomplete it. So Scratch projects, I'm going to start typing projects. I'm going to hit tab, autocompletes. Look how much easier that is instead of typing the entire name. If I want to really quickly go back to my home directory, I'm going to type in the cd command and hit enter with nothing, with no parameters. And it'll take me right back to my home directory. All right, so let's talk about using file editors. So let's say you have a file and you need to make a few changes in it. You can use a Linux file editor. There's many, like Nano, Vim, Vi. My favorite is Vi. I think it's very useful, and I'll go ahead and show you some basic functionality. So I'm gonna create a brand new file. Let's type in the command vi followed by the name of the file. Let's see, my file vi.txt. Okay, you see it's a new file and it's a blank file. There's nothing in it right now. So right now I'm going to hit the I key, and now I'm in insert mode, which means I can start typing things. This is a test. All right, now once you're done typing things, and you can also delete things as well in this mode. Once I'm done typing things, I'm going to hit the escape key, and I want to save and quit out of the file. So I'm going to hold shift and then hit the colon button. Now it's appeared at the bottom here. I'm going to type in WQ for write quit and then an exclamation point. And then I'm going to hit enter. So right now it just saved and closed my file. I'm going to hit the up arrow key on my keyboard to go to my previous command. It's a really useful way to go back to any previous command. You can just use the up and down arrow keys. I'm going to reopen the file. Let's say I want to enter a new space at the end or wherever my cursor is. I could go all the way down this line, go into enter mode using I, or insert mode using the I key, and then hit enter. Or I can just hit the O key and it'll create a brand new line below wherever my cursor is. Let's type in something. This is the second line. And then I'm going to hit escape to get out of insert mode. Let's say I want to delete a line, right? I can go ahead and go into insert mode and delete the entire line. That could take a long time if you have a lot of lines you have to delete. Or you could just go to the line with your cursor and hit the double D key, or hit the D key twice, and then it deletes that line. All right. Let's say I need to undo a change I just made. You can just hit the U key, I think. Yep. And it undoes whatever you did. Okay, now let's see what else. We have undo. We created new lines. Oh, let's see. Let's show you how the search utility works. So it's very easy if you want to find a specific word or something, or you want to find a specific line in this file. So you're going to hit the shift key and then the colon key. So now you're at this prompt down here, right? Let's say I want to find the word second. So I am going to hit the slash key, / and then I'm going to type in that word, second. And it takes me to the line that has that word, and it highlights it. And you can keep going with it and you can hit the up key for previous commands, just like you do in the terminal. And you can keep searching for that word if there's specific words you want to look for. Let's say I want to let's say this file has thousands and thousands of lines, and I want to go to a specific line. You can hit the shift colon together, and then you can type the number of that line. So let's go to line 2. I'm going to hit number 2, enter, and it takes me to the second line. So those are just some useful ways to very easily navigate the file, because this file editor is a very powerful tool. All right, so let's say I want to just quit out now. I'm going to quit out of the file without saving. So right quit WQ exclamation point, that was to save. If you want to just get out without saving anything, like let's say you made a bunch of changes and you made a mistake, you can use the undo button, or you can just quit out without saving. I'm just going to type in the Q key, and that's it. So that's just some basics of using the Vi editor and navigating through the file system. There is one more command I'd like to share, and that's the remove command, but you have to be very, very careful with the remove command. So I'm going to go back into my Scratch folder. Let's type in ls to see the contents. I want to remove this test2.txt command. I'm going to use rm to remove, and then the name of the file that you want to remove. Hit enter, type in ls again, and you'll see it's gone. An important thing to note with the remove command is once a file is removed in Linux, it's gone forever. There's no recovering it. So you have to be very careful about removing files and folders using this command. It's not like Mac or Windows where you'll delete a file and it goes to the trash bin and you can recover it. No. So be very careful when using the remove command. If you'd like a more in-depth guide of using Linux navigational commands, we have some in our public documentation. I'll be sharing this link with everybody in the description of the video. But you go to acs-docs, read the docs.io, Linux, readme, long link, but again, I'll share it. But here you'll see an explanation of each command. I just showed you very basic navigational commands, but here you'll get a better in-depth and understanding of it.